I'm here with Andy. I'm here with Ryan. We've got Zayan around as well. A few other guys. We're outside Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Andy Tate, talk to me. Did you get the blood, sweat, passion, thunder, tears that you want?
Yeah, we did up till first half, wasn't it? And it was just felt like the Arsenal game second half. And it was like I say, it was a good effort, a really good effort. But Solskjaer said something on Friday. I'm the manager. I make all these calls. All right, there's not much on the bench, but they bossed it from the 55th minute up to the 80th minute, and you're not making substitutions. All right, we haven't got much on the bench, but you've got to take the sting out of the game, and this is where he's going to be judged. You've got to start making substitutions, lad. You know what I mean? Oh,
that has been an often criticism of him, that the substitutions either come too late. You look at Anthony Martial, he's a man that's been out since almost the start of the season. He's coming on with 10 minutes. He can't even really get into the game. You've seen him there. He was
exactly.
As soon as he come on, it wasn't his fault because obviously the goal was at the back line, but they scored, and it's kind of just you're not giving him enough time to get into it, are you?
No, he should have come on at the 70th minute, maybe with Matted as well, just for Pereira to go off. But it's like 2 points dropped as far as I'm concerned. This so-called hammering, which all national media saying, well, we're going to get, where did that come from? You know what I mean? It's just stupid. But
are you happy with the performance in a way?
Yeah, I was happy with the performance. I can't fault. But our most attacking player was McTominay, and that says a lot. That. Oh, I'm going to say this about Rashford. He still runs with his head down, running at the ball. You got with Martial. He's got his head looking forward. Quick look, straight up forward. He's got to start finding these positions and start looking and using his football brain.
It was a good run for his goal.
Yeah,
we'll give him credit there, but he needs to do it more. And there was a few times where he wasn't picked out as well. Danny James, in the second half particularly, just knocked the ball in the space behind the defence and he's through. And we didn't. Do you feel like it was? You've mentioned it was a drop 2 points, but we kind of had it in our hands and just let it go.
We did, and this is where when you can't keep just getting a goal and trying to nick it. This is where you got to keep pressing.
We've not scored more than one since the Chelsea game.
When you're in the ascendancy first half, you just go forward like in the second half, but they've not done it. They've done the same thing against Arsenal. Just invite, and they brought pressure on pressure, and it was a kick in the teeth. But you say, so-called champions of England they are, but they're Europe or whatever.
Well, they are champions of Europe. It's not so-called about it.
Yeah, so-called champions of England, but you know what I mean? They're still not going to win the league. They're not going to win the league.
Andy. While I'm in this clip, I'm just going to say I think they are winning the league. I don't want to be dragged into your mess.
No. I'm just saying like this. The so-called hammering we were supposed to get today, it never happened. Never materialised.
I think they were happy with the point, though. They were happy to come here, keep their unbeaten run going, get out of here with a point. They're not losing more than 2 games this season. And they're not dropping any, they're not losing.
Yeah, they were happy with a point last season and it cost them, didn't it? You know what I mean?
How we've fallen. What do you make of that today, Ryan?
First half, I thought we was actually, in my opinion, best performance I've seen from that shower of shit team, personally. Second half, I don't blame Solskjaer much, but I blame him for the second half performance. I have no idea why he turned into Jose Mourinho playing part the bus football, 1-0, oh, I'm going to take the victory. No, I mean...
You play devil's advocate, you think he tried to be tactically flexible?
I don't know what he was trying to do. All I know is it didn't work. I don't know what he tried doing. It just didn't work. He should have stuck with the original plan, what he did in first half, where we were constantly pressuring them, making them scared of us. I mean, I'm hearing people saying that Pereira played well. I must have seen Pereira gave the ball away.
I thought he was my man of the match.
Personally, for me, he wasn't. From where I was sat, I seen him give away the ball too many times. I don't think that was good enough. Personally, I thought Mata should have started. You can see that we lack creativity a lot. We need quite a few signings going forward, definitely. Our squad depth is poor. We obviously, the injuries do not help at all. I don't know, mate.
I've lost Andy, by the way.
Someone get him back. But yeah, second half, we did exactly the same what we've been doing all season. We go 1-0 up, we all of a sudden start playing negative football, and we end up drawing the game. I mean, too many people are accepting mediocrity for this club, in my eyes.
Tate coming over here. What did you make of that today? Do you agree with what he said? I'm not trying to make you fight, by the way.
No, bits and pieces, yeah. I thought first half was good. I thought we had a high tempo and we showed aggression, we showed some passion, which we all wanted to see. But the second half, it's all good going to a 5 at the back, but you can't be so passive in the wide areas, and that's how the goal came. You can tuck in, because they were high up the pitch at the start, and then when they came in, they tuck in next to their centre-backs. But you have to be quick to get out to their full-backs, especially if they can cross the ball like Robertson can. That's how the goal came. And I thought we gave them a little bit too much time on the ball, and I'm just thinking, just go and press him. But, you know.
Are you worried by the fact we've not scored more than one a game?
I'm not going to lie, when we scored, I thought we're going to try and go for a 1-0 here because I don't see us scoring another one. I knew it. As soon as we scored, I thought we're not scoring another goal in this game. And I think that might be why Ollie decided, right, let's play for this 1-0 because I don't know.
I mean, when you get one goal, in my head, the instant thing is try and kill the game off. They didn't play that great. First half, I thought they were really, really poor. I thought we were absolutely amazing. Second half, I'm going to have to blame Ollie. Like, I heard him say to Gary Neville, Wan-Bissaka and Martial have got 30 minutes in them at least, or maybe a half. He brings on Martial with 10 minutes to go. What's that about? He's not got enough time to get into the game.
Takes any pressure off him, or does it pile more on?
I think he's still got pressure on him. We're like 14th in the league, and Liverpool are top.
Just pile it on or take it on?
He's sort of in the same place because it wasn't a horrible performance and it wasn't a win, so he's just where he was to start with. But, you know, it's just like there's some moments where you think, yeah, you're getting it right, keep going, and then he makes a decision and you go, why? I want to defend you, but I can't. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're getting it right half the time, and then the rest of the time you're making wrong decisions. Like Greenwood not coming on, Williams coming on. That doesn't make sense to me. It's like you're setting up for a 1-1, and I'm like, just go for it. You've got 4 minutes left, just go for it. But yeah.
From the off in the 46th minute, we should have gone for it. Liverpool fans were quiet all the second half, right until they got that goal. The fans weren't backing them. They weren't backing their own team, the champions of Europe, not backing their own team. Liverpool were so flat, and then they just managed to get the ball behind our defence once, and they tapped it in from Lallana.
Far too many times. And I ask you the same question. Do you think this alleviates the pressure on Ollie or puts more on him?
He's making trouble. He's making a rod for his own back, innit? Because to have a really good performance first half, then like the gentleman said before, mate, like to not make
a gentleman, but
the right honourable gentleman. To not make a decision in the second half, and we're totally under pressure. He's going to come in for criticism. That's the only thing I'm going to say about him. You've got to start making calls, lad. Otherwise, you're going to get judged, and the heat's going to be on you. You said you're the boss. You come out with this big interview on Friday with your CEO upstairs mouthing his gob off as well. You know what I mean? And if the Saudi prince is out there, just please come in.
I want no parts of that, by the way.
You know what I mean? But this is... He's making a rod for his own back. That's all I'm going to say, but I'm still going to back him.
Cheers, man.